Just say no. Just say no. Just say no. No. Just say no. Now, if you're of a certain age, you'll remember that song, yeah? It was from a program called Grange Hill, and they done this song called Just Say No, yeah? And as kids, we was all going around saying, just say no. The reason why was because the character in the program was on drugs, and so the message was, just say no to drugs. And so we all went round as kids going, I'm going to say no to drugs when I'm older. I'm going to say no, yeah? I'm just going to say no. And then we became adults and we just couldn't say no at all. Never mind to drugs. Yeah, we just find it hard to say no because we're a nation of people pleasers. Yeah, and so we don't want to upset people. We don't value ourselves enough to be able to say no to people and all the general other things that make people pleasing behaviour. And so I just wanted to make this short video to say that you can say no. Yeah, it's 2 letters, it's 1 word, and it goes like this. No. Yeah, now, my tip for today is if you are in a situation where you are not feeling comfortable and you feel you have to say yes, say no. Now, I know that it's not as easy as that to be able to say no. So I've got a couple of tips for you today. Yeah, I've got loads of tips on how to say no, but I'm just going to give you 2 here today on Daily Dose. Yeah, so the first tip is to let go of guilty feelings. And by that, I mean, we've had situations, like, I'll tell you some situations I've come across, yeah. I've spoken to a number of ladies and they'll say something like, oh, she always wants me to look after her kids, yeah. And then I don't even want to look after her kids because she turns up late, she's never grateful, and her kids are a nightmare anyway. But I end up always saying yes to her. Or another situation is, he always asks to borrow money from me and he doesn't ever pay it back on time, or there's a big drama to get the money back, and I'm fed up of lending him money. But every time he asks to borrow money, I end up saying yes instead of no. So, as I said, the first tip is to let go of guilty feelings. If you are saying no to somebody and you're coming from a place of intention, you're not being mean to somebody. You're saying it because it doesn't serve you or the situation. Let go of the guilty feeling. Yeah, now the person might be upset for a little while, but they'll get over it. Yeah, but if you end up saying yes, you're gonna be the one that's upset. So let go of the guilty feelings. If, like I said, if you're not saying it to be mean, then you shouldn't be feeling guilty about saying no to something. The second tip is to help you with that is to visualize yourself saying no. So bring to mind the person that you find it very difficult to say no to. Yeah, spend some time on your own and see yourself in your mind having a conversation with that person and you saying no. And then add to it the word no in your mind. Big letters, N-O. See that in your mind and see yourself having a conversation with that person and saying no. Now, this isn't going to work from you just doing it once. You will have to do it quite a few times because you're used to saying yes. And so you've got to train your mind to be able to say no. So spend some time at first on your own, visualizing yourself saying no. Also, practice it in front of the mirror. No. N-O. No, I can't do that. No, sorry, I'm not able to do this. Yeah? So guys, just remember, just say no. Join me tomorrow for another daily dose, but until then, empower your life.